gentlemen, before we begin, please find a comfortable location in your home. While waiting others to come in, here are some rules and reminders to keep in mind. Please your phone. Feel free to click in the chat box. Question will be entertained at a Q&A after conclusion. And please don't forget to fill out the attendance form to join the raffle. Again, kindly fill out the attendance and have a chance to win a load in our raffle later. What we'll cover in this session? We have education and training in hospitality and tourism programs, and what hospitality and tourism are and the opportunity in this industry.
Buenos dias, mayong buntag, magandang umaga, and good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to be your host for this webinar. I am your host, Sophia Carla Peteros.
And we have Ocasa Artisan Company. We would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. We appreciate you taking time off your busy schedule to join us today. We hope you will learn a lot today.
Good morning, Miss Christine.
Everyone, and good morning to you too, Miss Sophia. It's nice having you here.
Thank you, and same with you. So let's start this program with a humble hymn of praise to Almighty God, and will be followed by the national anthem and State University hymn. Please all bow your head, respected professors, guests here, and to my dear students.
Within my heart throbs a melody for a dear university, with fruitful fields and verdant lawns, with gorgeous sunsets and beautiful dawns, a school with a noble mission, from the fortunes of the sheep, countless leaders of the nation. Desire State University, to you will all be true. Our loyalty to you we pledge, as the many years come and go. Our dear SBSU, to you will always be. Your faithful sons and daughters, Messiah State University. We may go roaming far and wide throughout the bread of land, but still we'll hold and esteem with pride the lovely school in its outstanding strides, beloved Messiah. Memories of you shall remain as we sing this sweet refrain. Desire State University, to you will all be true. Our loyalty to you we pledge, as the many years come and go. Our dearest we ask you, to you always be. Your faithful sons and daughters, Messiah State University. Your faithful sons and daughters, Messiah State University.
To officially begin this program, we are pleased to have Ms. Danielle, a second-year student of BSH, and the opening remarks.
Distinguished participants, guest speakers, instructor, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to welcome you to the webinar Be One of Us, the ultimate guide for the undecided. As someone once said, the show must go on. This is not a show, but I appreciate your effort to be together virtually. Our company, Casa Artesan, hosted this virtual event as a final output for the subject, Meetings, Incentives, Conventions, Events, or MICE. I'm requesting everyone to join us until the end of this event. In this virtual conference room, I recognize some unfamiliar names of participants. I am sure we are also reaching out to different schools from different regions. A warm welcome to you all. We all understand the importance of knowing what program or career we should take, but sometimes the best place to start is with the basics. What's important to you? What motivates you? What do you want to achieve in life? What do you think your purpose is in life? It might feel a bit overwhelming, and this is the purpose of this webinar, to educate and encourage you on what hospitality and tourism are, its education, training, and career opportunities.
On behalf of the Casa Artesa Company, I am hoping that after the talk of our two guest speakers, you will grow interested in hospitality and tourism's programs. I am confident that you will learn something this webinar. Again, thank you and welcome to NAR Be One of Us, the ultimate guide for the undecided.
Thank you, Miss Danica Muñez, for that wonderful remarks of yours.
So, Miss Sophia, are you ready to meet our first guest speaker for today?
Yes, again, and I am sure our attendees for our program today are looking forward to meet our first guest speaker, right? And by that, you can show your excitement, guys, by sending a heart reaction. Again, I encourage everyone to please comment a heart reaction in the chat box.
Well, I just are all excited to meet her, putting a heart react in the chat box. So, without further ado, may I introduce to you our first guest speaker, a human resource personnel with various experience in different facets of human resources. She handles recruitment, labor relations, engagement, and training and organizational development. In her college years, she is a dean's assistant principal operation. Both do meet the Mayor Silvano. Round of applause.
Again, let's welcome Ms. Guadame R. Salvano. A round of applause, please.
Hi, good morning. So thank you for that introduction. Again, my name is Guada and I've been in the human resource profession for about 3 years. So I will be discussing the education and training in the tourism and hospitality management program. Okay, so under this topic, we have four topics. First is education. So why should you take tourism and hospitality management? The second one is job opportunity. So what are the positions that you can apply for once you graduate? And then the third one is the training. So what are the trainings that you can take for you to be more knowledgeable of these positions or jobs? And then the fourth one, if by the third subtopic you're still not decided, is creating your path. So it's just a few tips on how you can choose your program. Okay, so first subtopic is education. So why should you take tourism and hospitality management? So here are 5 reasons why that you might want to include in your decision making. Okay, so number 1 is that it's a career without limits. Basically, you will not be focusing lang on tourism and hospitality management once you graduate. You can also be a part of other industries, for example, like in the in the construction industry as maybe a front desk officer, or even in the medical field as a medical representative. But if you decide to continue with the tourism industry after you graduate, you will be a part of an incredibly exciting industry What this means is every day you will be encountering different people with different attitudes and even mindset. So, walang boring day kasi every day is something new that you will be experiencing. The third one is that it will give you global opportunities. So hindi ka lang within the Philippines makakahanap ng work. You can also be a part of different international companies, worldwide companies even. And then the fourth one is that tourism and hospitality management program gives you transferable skills. So kung ano yung matututunan mo, you will not only use it or hindi mo lang siya magagamit within the tourism sector. You can also use it in other sectors as well, like as I've mentioned in the even in marketing or in other work. And then the last one is that it provides ample room for creativity. So when you get hired, hindi ka lang dun sa work mo magfo-focus. You will also be asked to help in other sectors or other departments. So for example, you got hired as a receptionist or as a front desk officer, there are times na since you are the first one in contact with the customer, you will be asked to help for the marketing department or with the marketing department. So you can also use your creativity in that. Okay, so basically that's it. And then the second part is what are the jobs that you can apply for? So what are the positions that you can be a part of once you graduate from this program? I've listed six careers lang, but there are others that you can also do more research pa if wala dito yung choice nyo. So the first one is obviously hotel operations. The next one is events management, airlines, amusement parks, cruises, and even building your own business. So once you graduate, you might ask yourself, pero I'm still a fresh grad. I don't have any idea on what the work is about. That's where the third part of this session comes in, which is the training. So what are the trainings that we can take to equip you to be more knowledgeable of these positions? So first, is you should first ask yourself, bakit nga ba ako mag-train? What are the reasons for me to train? Para naman masatisfy mo din yung sarili mo na I'm not just doing this for the company. I'm also doing this for myself. So ano ba yung reason ko sa sarili ko on why I want to train? There are three, and the first one is for performance development. So ginagawa mo siya or you train yourself because you want to improve. You want to be more efficient in your work. You want to be more welcoming, or let's say you want to satisfy your customers better, which is the number two, which is customer satisfaction. So in this line of work kasi, we are focused on keeping our customers satisfied with our work, with how we interact with them. We make sure na masaya sila in staying with us or in contacting with us. So customer satisfaction is our next reason kung bakit kailangan natin mag-train. So we have to make sure that in every move that we make, every time we assist a customer, they leave the premises satisfied. Kasi kapag satisfied sila with your service, there is a high chance na babalik sila dun sa pinag-workan mo. Let's say in a hotel or in a resort. They can also suggest it to other people, sa friends nila na, uy, maganda dyan kasi alam mo, I stayed there before and the people are really nice. So that's why important ang customer satisfaction. And the last one is promotion. So if your work is good and your customers are always satisfied, there is a high chance that you get promoted. Kasi diba, why are we working for? We work for the high salary and for us to be able to help our families better. So kapag nag-train ka, there's a high chance that you get promoted and in return have a better salary for you to help your families. Okay, so here are some trainings that you can take when you graduate. Number one is for hotel operations. You can take yung housekeeping NC2, front office operations, and even hospitality and resort management training. For events management, you can take yung events management services NC3, professional events management skills na diploma, goal setting and planning. For airlines, you have flight attendant training, cabin crew training. For amusement parks, you can do management training and customer service training. For cruise, you can take housekeeping NC2 and then ship catering services NC1 and NC3. And then, this is the important question. Sino po ba yung nagbabayad nitong training na to? Ako po ba? Kakagraduate ko nga lang wala po akong pera. You have two options actually. So the first one is that you invest in yourself. Kasi ngayon, in the field, the more trainings that you have, mas mataas yung possibility na you get hired for a better job. So for example, nag-a-apply ka for a front desk officer, let's say, as a receptionist. Pero you have customer service training or meron kang even management training. Imbes na i-consider ka for the front office position, you can also be considered like for an admin assistant position, let's say. Pwede kang ma-consider for other positions. Depends on the trainings that you have. So you can invest on yourself on that. And then the second option is yung company yung magpapatraining sa inyo. So sometimes the companies does this kapag you are part of the front line. So sa corporate world kasi meron tayong frontline na tinatawag. So yung frontline are the people na nag-first make contact sa mga customers or sa mga clients. Sila kasi yung nagbi-build ng impression ng customer. Kasi pag maganda yung frontline mo, maganda yung magiging feedback ng customer dun sa company nyo. Sila yung nagbi-build ng image nyo. So usually, yung company, sila na yung nagtitrain dun sa kanilang mga frontliners. So, ano-anong mga training to? Usually, management training, customer service, communication, yun yung mga madalas nilang ginagawa. Even de-escalating. So, kasi diba, minsan merong mga na-agitate na customers. So, yung mga companies nag-offer sila ng de-escalating training. So, paano mo ba ma-de-escalate yung mga ganong types of customers? So, they offer that. And I think like, kunwari sa PAL, if you want to join a Philippine Airlines, kapag nakapasa ka sa kanila, they provide yung 4 months na cabin crew training. So, yun, sila na nag-o-offer nung ganun. So, for the trainings, you have two options. You can do it yourself. You can provide it for yourself. Pwede namang yung company na kung saan ka nag-work or saan ka mahahire yung magbibigay sa'yo nun. Now, that's the third part of this session. Pero if by the end of all this, you're still unsure, we will go to the last part, which is creating your own path. So how can you decide, or you're still unsure on what program to take? So how can you decide? Itong mga ano lang naman to, short tips lang on how you can decide kung ano ba yung right program for you. Okay, so first one is you list down your interests. So ano ba yung mga gusto mong gawin? Ano ba yung mga na-enjoy mong gawin? What are the things that make you feel happy, na hindi mo feel na nababurden ka pag ginagawa mo? So you list it all down, and dun sa kabilang side is you list down your skills and experiences. So ano ba yung mga ginagawa mo na ngayon that are in line with your interests? So for example, one of your interests is sketching or painting, and then part ng experiences mo is you do commission works regarding dun sa mga interests mo, or pwede din namang meron kang sinalihang mga clubs or organizations. Tapos, ano yung mga madadalas mong ginagawa dun sa mga clubs or organizations na yun? Like, for example, ikaw yung gumagawa ng mga pub mats or yung mga designs for your club. So, dun sa dalawa na yon, dun sa first two na yon, you can list kahit siguro mga 10 programs na medyo inline. Ipagmamatch mo kasi siya. Ano ba yung interests ko na nagmamatch dun sa mga skills and current experiences that I have. And then, pwede kang magpumili ng mga 10 programs or 10 courses for that. And then, the next one is, di ba meron ka ng 10 initial na program. You identify what's important for you. So pag nag-college ka pa, ang gusto mo, you still have time with your friends, you still have time with your family, or gusto mo ba aral ka lang hanggang magdamag talaga, yun lang yung gusto mong gawin your full college life? Or gusto mo ba you want to join different organizations, you want to work, so you identify. And then, dun sa 10 programs na you listed down, tanggalin mo na yung iba na, kunwari ako, gusto ko nung college, may time ako with my friends. So, tinanggal ko na yung mga courses na alam kong masyadong magti-take time. Nung aabutin ako ng Sunday kakaaral, tanggalin mo na yon. So, by now, siguro meron ka ng mga 7 or 6. You look at your job opportunities next. So, pag tinake ko ba tong course na to, ano ba yung mga trabaho na pwede kong ma-applyan? So, for example, sa akin, by the time na nag-college, nag-a-apply ako for college sa university, meron akong 3 options lang. Mass Comm, education, and then psychology. So, para ma-finalize ko kung ano yung gusto ko, nilista ko lang kung ano ba yung mga trabahong pwede kong mapuntahan after kong graduate. Kasi ang gusto ko, the more the merrier. Parang ganun, mas madaming options, mas madami akong pwedeng pasukang work. Kasi yun naman ang gusto ko, makapag-work and earn. So yun yung isa sa nagtulong sa akin to decide. And then, since 3 na nga lang naman yun, I got to focus on the details. So focusing on the details means, kasi yung ibang mga school, yung sa website nila, nire-release nila yung mga subjects under dun sa program na yon. So for example, sa amin, sa psychology, sa PUP, pag-check mo yung website nila, makikita mo yung first year, ano bang mga subjects na iti-take mo, second year, anong mga subjects, ganyan. Pwede mong ma-check kung ano ba kung yung mga subjects ba na yon ay somehow in line with your interests or skills. Kasi nga, iti-take mo siya for 4 years, so you have to make sure na gusto mo siya. So, yun talaga yung choice mo. So, pwede mo siyang i-check. And then, if after all that, hindi ka pa din sure, you still have doubts, you should not pressure yourself. Huwag mo i-pressure yung sarili mo na kailangan ko ng mag-college, ano na ang gagawin ko sa buhay ko, ano bang dapat kong gawin. You do not put pressure on yourself kasi mas mahihirapan ka lang. You still have enough time to research. You still can join different webinars like this one, help you decide. And then, if meron ka ng choice pero hindi ka sure if yun na ba talaga yung gusto mo kasi ayaw mo mag-regret na pagdating sa 3rd year mo, biglang hindi ko pala siya gusto. Pwede kang magtanong sa ibang tao na nag-take na ng ganong program or is in line with that program. So pwede mo silang tanongin na, hello, ano po ba yung feedback niyo about this program? Maganda ba siya? Mahirap ba siya? Madami bang math? Yung mga ganap niyo po nung college, ganyan. You can also do a lot of research pa. So please do not pressure yourself. You still have time. And that's the end of my talk. So, you know. Do you have any questions?
Okay, thank you, Miss Guada, for that wonderful message of yours, ma'am. And I am sure that students, just like me, is inspired and amazed in how successful you are today, and especially to the advices, ma'am, that you gave to us.
Because all seems serious, let's have our couple-minute break with a giveaway game.
I agree with you, Miss Christine, and I feel our visitors do not want to leave empty-handed. Am I right? So as to create anticipation for our break, I'd like everyone to comment on what school they are currently attending.
Again, I request everyone to comment on what school they come from or what school they are currently attending. Thank you.
Oh, I see. We have our participants coming from University of Makati, from BCSHS, and also we have Visayas State University and VSU IHS Senior High School. We have Ordaneta City University. Hello, from University of Bohol, and we have also BISU and yes, grabe taga University of Bohol. So Miss Christine, are you ready?
Yes, I am. I am very happy to see everyone from other regions who put effort to join us today. We will make sure that you will give life lesson and encouragements as we take part in hospitality and tourism industry.
Absolutely. And to proceed, let's call on the Casa Artisan technical team to share the screen for raffle draw for free giveaway load worth 100. Kindly take over. Wow, we have now our first winner who will receive 100 pesos worth of load. Our first winner goes to Jenny Rose T. Akma. Again, Jenny Rose T. Akma, you will receive 100 pesos worth of load. Congratulations.
Okay, we have our second winner goes to Mr. Angelo Noel H. Manuel. Congratulations, sir.
To receive your 100 pesos worth of load, you may contact us through our Facebook page, Casa Artisan, or you may email us with our company email name, casaartisan@gmail.com. Once again, congratulations for the two lucky winners. And okay, our break has ended. But wait, there will be another raffle draw at the end of our question and answer portion. So Miss Christine, are you ready to listen and learn with our second guest speaker?
You're certainly right. Yeah, and now let's meet our second guest speaker.
But before that, I remind everyone for those who want to ask questions to the speaker, kindly reserve it as we go beyond the question and answer portion at the end of our last speaker. And without further ado, let's move to our next and last speaker. She graduated at Eastern Visayas State University and had her first job at Jollibee Corporation as a cook for 9 months. After that, she was the front of the house manager from Dine Best American Restaurant, a former head waitress of Slab International Cuisine from Dubai, UAE, a team leader of Mighty Kings, a bartender front of the house supervisor from UAE. She was also a waitress and bartender of Applebee's International. And lastly, she is currently a business owner of her own G2 Cup Melty Shop. Let's call on Miss Eunice Abenoja to share us about hospitality and tourism and also the career opportunities. You may take the floor, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Good morning. Sige, okay lang. Yeah, how are you guys? So, first of all, thank you for inviting me here to your event. Today, I love to share with you the ultimate guide for the undecided, which is the theme of this event. By the way, who among you here is undecided yet? Just type it in the chat. Okay, so one good thing that I want to tell you right now is that it is not an accident that you are joining us today. You are here maybe because of curiosity. What is this BSHM is all about? What opportunities you may get when getting this course soon. So if you have that question in your mind, it's a good thing. It means that you want to make sure that the course that you want to take suits you or fits your skills and ability. So yeah, before we will go to that part on deciding and be fully decided, let me introduce myself to you. I am Eunice Abinoja Talavera. I am now an entrepreneur and an Amazon product sourcing manager, and I am a mother. Yeah, because life is balance. We will pursue career and also yung reality of life. Like, syempre, we will have husband and magkaka-husband kayo and then magkakaanak din kayo. So, dapat balance din yung ano natin. So, yeah. I started my business in October 2021. The mission of this business is to execute my knowledge and skills from my experience in the hospitality industry. Before ako nag-decide na mag-take ng ganitong course, nasa ano nasa mind ko na that okay, ito magiging ano ko siya, magiging guide para sa future success ko. So something like that. So ayun, and I thank God kasi nga na start ko na yung business just last year when I came home from UAE. And then ang mission nito is para ma-execute ko yung mga experience ko within 9 years sa food and beverage. Yes. So, and then way back then I was a cook, as mentioned from Miss Carla, the host. And then yeah, cook sa Jollibee, sa Jollibee Corporation sa Manila. And then sa experience ko na yun, naging opportunity siya para syempre magagamit ko rin sa business kapag mag-grow din. And then 9 months ako doon sa Jollibee, and then I realized na I need dapat nililimit yung self ko na mag-work na dito lang sa Pilipinas. But there are lots of good companies also here in the Philippines, but yung desire ko kasi is gusto ko na kung ano ba talaga yung purpose ni Lord sa life ko, gusto ko yung to the highest level na talaga. So I want to serve people outside of my comfort zone, kasi pag like mga Filipinos or like yung parang kaya ko lang i-serve ng mga people, parang hindi ako magle-level up sa skills ko. So I challenged myself. Then nag-apply ako ng ibang bansa. So ayun nga, I had experience as a bartender, server sa Applebee's International. This was known as the largest casual dining chain in the world kasi sobrang dami niyang mga branches sa buong mundo. And ayun, I was promoted as expert or trainer, and then supervisor in front and back of the house manager. And currently, I am working as an Amazon virtual assistant for UK and US market. Yeah, because of course, if you own a business, dapat meron ka ding like instead na, because some business men or women out there naglo-loan sila sa mga bangko para to support their business, but for me, I am working on something na hindi ko na kailangan mag-loan, but I have yung money to support my business. And tsaka para mag-grow pa siya. Yeah. So, when I was a front of the house supervisor, I supervised my staff in daily operations by doing admin and operational job. So, but the highlight was when I was able to motivate. So, as you can see the pictures dito sa left side, isa siya sa highlight when I was a supervisor sa newly opened branch namin sa UAE. It's a back-to-back win namin we won a back-to-back win in a bar drink selling competition. We won over UAE branches as well. And not just sa UAE, but also in Gulf countries such as Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi. So our team won awards and also awards. My staff was being awarded as an Employee of the Year based on her performance that she does among the staff all over UAE. And then in the next picture, it was I was with my new team. Sa next slide na next picture after this. I was with my new team. Yeah, that one. Because I was transferred from one branch to another. When I was in Applebee's, nag-start ako as bartender, server, and then when I was na-promote ako ng supervisor after like 2 years, and then nag-open kami ng bagong branch, tapos kami yung nagdala ng bagong team sa part sa UAE, at ito nga yung picture namin, yan yung mga staff namin, yan yung team namin na tumulong para mabuo talaga yung restaurant. It's from scratch. Kasi dumating kami doon, nagpapanday pa yung mga tao, and then while they are doing that, kami naman, yung part namin is nag-prepare namin yung mga trainings para sa mga employees na para maging ready kapag mag-open na, because there is target date kung kailan i-open. So doon, kapag may target date, it's like 2 months. Okay, after within 2 months kailangan ready na. So by that time, it's just like 1 month nung sabi ng pinaka-head boss namin na we will open the store from scratch. And then, ayun, yan sila. And then, sa other pictures naman, I was with my boss. Yeah. I am with my boss, then with the general manager, co-manager, and the international auditor. Ang sa other slide pa yun yung kanina. And then, yeah, we passed the international audit, and yeah, I received a PIN award and operational excellence award. Bali, yeah, we opened the store, and then after that, kasi meron kasi mga international audit. It's not just only the restaurants from outside the Philippines, but also na-experience ko din before sa Jollibee na merong mga grabe talaga na audit. Doon talaga nila chine-check yung mga standards like from cleanliness, food safety, service, food quality, ganun. So, based sa experience ko naman sa Applebee's International, it's very hard to achieve a pass rate sa audit, but thanks God kasi every audit naman ginaguide kami ni Lord and naging okay, nagka-green naman kami palagi. Yeah, so ito na picture. It was when I became a front of the house manager, and then sa katabi niya, I trained nagtitrain ako dyan ng mga staff para maging ready sila sa mga new lunch menu. So kapag may bagong mga menu kami, kasi in reality sa restaurant, mabubog kasi yung mga customers kapag paulit-ulit lang yung mga menu mo. So yung chef kailangan mag-create ng mga new menu. So tayo or kami before na mga front of the house team, tsaka hindi lang ang front of the house team, but also the cook, kailangan namin ma-master yung mga ingredients para maging prepared kami pagka magsiserve na ilo-launch na yung menu. And then for the next picture, ano naman yan? Yeah, for the next slide picture, it was when I served a fusion cuisine. So ito talaga yung pinaka-exciting para sa akin. This is the exciting and interesting type of cuisine wherein the food is seasonal. Seasonal siya. So para sa idea ng lahat, especially right now, ang mga expectations niyo sa after you graduate, there are different types of cuisine. So merong mga international, merong dining, merong mga casual dining, meron ding mga fast food. So hindi siya same lang. So yung mga experiences ko from casual dining restaurant siya, fast food restaurant yung Jollibee, tapos ito naman is fine dining type siya. Casual fine dining, meron fusion kasi siya, so it's an international, and yeah, this was the interesting type of cuisine. Like every week, they have a different menu that is inspired from anywhere in the world. You know, like when we serve the food, we are talking or telling the guests that this food is inspired by Japanese tradition or a European inspired dish, something like that. Then as we serve, we are describing what's inside the menu. So ganong when kapag nasa ganyan ka na restaurant. Yeah, well, that's part of our hospitality service, and guests loves that. But para ano din po, like ang service kasi natin naka-base din siya sa anong type ng restaurant yung pinapasukan natin. So kapag ka nasa fine dining ka, mostly customers dyan, hindi sila in a rush. Unlike sa mga fast food or casual dining restaurant, may rush din pero hindi sobrang rush like sa fast food. Yung sa yung dito sa slab ko na experience, ayun nga, most of the customers dyan are from Europe, mga US na mga customers, mga white people. And then, so, ayun nga, sabi ko nga na I want to, gusto ko mag-jump off ako sa limit ko, yung sa comfort zone ko, na challenge naman para mas mag-improve yung skills. So, itong QC na to talaga yung naging challenge, pero thanks God kasi nga, you know what, like, if we have every week maglo-launch ng bagong menu, dumating din sa point na hindi ko na lang yung skills na lang talaga, na ability ko na okay, hindi ko na lang siya memorizein kasi may stress lang yung utak ko sa dami din ng menu na ilo-launch. Kasi dapat all ingredients ma-memorize, something like that. So for me, hindi ako magaling sa memorization, pero yung techniques na lang. So while serving the food, ayun, dinidescribe ko siya, tinitingnan ko yung plate. So ganun lang. Pagka nandiyan na kayo na level, kasi pag nag-work na kayo, madami din kayong matututunan, mga techniques niyo sa sarili niyo, something like that. So next, what are hospitality and tourism? So nakita ko ang pinaka easy na maintindihan yung hospitality. It's a friendly reception. Yeah, like what I have experienced right now. Dito sa Ormoc nag-brown out, but because Carla is very hospitable, and just to make sure that the event is successful, so ayun, welcome niya ako dito sa kanila, and very hospitable, and that's one thing na need sa isang BSHM student, or sa isang like this is this character kailangan to na character para sa future endeavor mo sa ganitong field. And in many kinds of businesses, I can see that it requires hospitality, kasi kahit different types of business, kahit hindi siya like sa mga hotel and restaurant, mga businesses, kahit sa mga like e-commerce business, they are also nakikipag-usap sila sa mga customers. So you need to be hospitable, like being friendly to the customer. Kasi pag hindi friendly, pag rude yung mga support team mo sa service, then it's hindi ba sa yung business mo, they are frontliner. So ayun nga. So I'm great with the experience with Carla. Okay? And then and BSHM hospitality, it is very essential. So kung sa different types of businesses, require pa rin yung hospitality, but in BSHM, hospitality is very essential because we are personally engaged with customers or guests. So it's not just only virtual, kasi kapag ganitong field siya, face-to-face talaga. So kailangan hindi lang maiintindihan mo yung pagiging hospitable, but you need to, yung nasa sayo na talaga yung pagiging hospitable. But hindi siya problema kasi kung makikita mo sa lahat ng mga nationalities in the world, they really love Filipinos kasi very hospitable talaga ang Filipinos, at iba talaga yung pagiging hospitable natin compared sa iba. And then for tourism, the commercial, it's a commercial organization and operation of vacations and visits to places of interest. So sa ngayon, ang dami ng mga travel, tapos in demand na talaga siya. Like when we check the Facebook, our friends are traveling from anywhere, kahit saan sa Pilipinas. And then, so if nakikita natin na in demand siya, kahit yung mga natin supply to different places dito sa Pilipinas, naghahanap ng mga tourist spots dito sa Pilipinas, then it's a sign na in demand to na course, kasi we are part of this yung example, ang isang tourist, 'di ba, mag-travel siya, maghanap siya ng hindi niya masyadong ma-appreciate yun kung walang tourist guide na yung magiging informative siya sa kung saan siya napunta doon. Tapos syempre kailangan nila ng mga ng mga food kapag ka nagta-travel sila, kailangan nila ng accommodation. So itong mga tao na to, kailangan nila tayo. Kasi sino ba yung mga taong magsiserve nila ng ganun? Hindi tayo yung mga type na taong yun. Hindi yung mga ibang profession. Kasi yung ibang profession, may iba din silang field. But kaya yun, required yung hospitality sa atin. Then the next, what are the preparations or opportunities in the industry? So, kayo as students right now na nakikinig, ano ba ang preparation and opportunities sa industry na to? I have 3 key para maging prepared tayo sa opportunity. So, first is know yourself. Know yourself. Kasi siguro kayo nakikinig ngayon, curious nga kayo na, ano kaya yung magiging future work ko kapag ganito yung iti-take ko na course. And then, kaya ko kaya? Kasi sa stage nyo, something like, kaya ko kaya yung ganyan na stage, na magsiserve ng mga customers, mga different nationalities pa, mga Filipinos, mga VIP, kaya ko kaya nasa ganito pa lang ako na stage. But knowing yourself, kailangan mo siya kasi diyan mo malalaman kung fit ka sa field na to. Knowing yourself is a way to know who you are in the future, and by this it will make you successful and happy. So pinakakiyan. So for me, based in my experience, syempre before wala experience. So nasa stage lang ako na magde-decide kung anong course. Ano kaya yung nasa akin na fit siya dito na course? Tapos ang naisip ko lang, I am a friendly person. So kapag hindi naman ako rude na kapag meron akong bagong mga kakilala, so snob, something like that. But friendly naman ako, nag-i-smile, something like that. So sabi ko, okay, na key para mag-succeed ako dito sa course na to. So ayun nga, kasi kapag wala din kasi kapag hindi mo masyadong hilig yung isang bagay, lalo na if pinipilit ka lang ng parents mo na, uy, mag-flight attendant ka, uy, ganito na course. Yung iba yung nagdi-decide, sometimes graduate ka pero iba yung work mo in the future kasi hindi mo talaga siya hilig. Pero pag hilig mo siya, ikaw na yung gagawa ng paraan at happy ka sa magiging resulto. Hindi ka lang nagiging successful sa career mo. You are happy doing what you're doing. Okay? And then, next is, who are you after 3 years? It starts from so ako before, sabi ko, gusto ko maka-experience na mag-travel sa ibang bansa, experience ako ng ganun. So, yun lang yung, parang nangarap lang ako that time. Tapos, ayun nga, nakita ko, habang naglalakad ako, nakita ko nga yung sa school namin na, uy, may nakapunta ng Singapore, yung mga ganun. Ay, ito yung gusto ko, something like that. And then, I can see it in myself na magiging restaurant manager ako. Pero wala pa ako doon na part. Sa nangarap lang ko, I want to become a restaurant manager in the future. And not just a restaurant na yung maliit lang, but gusto kong malaki, yung malaki yung magandang experience na talaga. So, hindi ko nililimit yung self ko sa magiging kahilitan ko sa future. And then, after, ayun nga, and then, nandito naman yung, like, the Casa Artisan, and then, the VSU, na isa sa mga school na na willing to train and equip. Kaya nga hindi tayo pwede matakot na, ala, paano kaya ako magiging ganyan in the future? No, kasi step by step, tayo nga sa baby, hindi naman tayo sinusubuan ng kanin agad, 'di ba? Yung kung ano lang yung kaya muna natin. So, kaya nga tayo nag-aaral kasi nga para matuto tayo at magiging ganyan tayo sa future. So, ayun nga, hindi mo i-limit yung goals mo, yung kung ano ka after 10 years. So, something like that. So, like, after 5 years, okay, maka-graduate na ako. Then, after how many, yan, magpa-promote na ako, ganito, and then, magiging restaurant manager na ako. And then, nung time na naging restaurant na ako, sabi ko, parang gusto ko pa mangarap. Gusto ko na yung ako na talaga yung mag-own ng sariling restaurant. So, ayun, at the same time naman kasi, di ba, in reality sa life natin, hindi lang naman tayo puro career. But, syempre, magkaka-jowa din kayo while reaching your goals, magpapakasal din kayo, magkakaanak. So, naging part na din doon yung mga plano ko, yung kasama na yung family ko, tsaka yung anak ko. So, sabi ko, I need to have my own business. And itong mga experiences ko, hindi ko to dapat na ibaliwala lang. Kasi nga, nag-aral ako, like my whole entire life, nag-aaral ako, grade 1, tapos grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, tapos ganito yung ipong, wag niyo sayangin kung ano yung inaral niyo. So, it's time na, ayun nga, it's time to create my own company. So, right now, I had my small company pa lang siya, pero happy ako kasi, ayun, nag-i-increase naman yung sales volume, yung mga customers, and then, soon, yun nga, yung dream ko and yung vision ko, makakaon na din ko ng sarili kong yung restaurant talaga na ma-execute ko talaga yung lahat ng natutunan ko lang, like yung train ng mga staff, yung ganun. So, the last key is set a timely goal, time limit. As what I have said, ang life kasi natin sa earth, hindi naman tayo 100 years dito. So, dapat, what I did in my life, sabi ko, okay, at 20, kasi before kasi yung ng pag-aaral, 20 years old, graduate na kami college. So, okay, at 20 years old, dapat makagraduate na ako. And after that, like, nung nakapag-work, okay, within like 8 months, dapat makapag-abroad na ako. May time limit ako. Tapos dapat, within 20, within like 20 to 22, pwede na ako mag-boyfriend dito na part. And by 25 years old, dapat manager na ako. Ganon. Tapos, within like 27 years old, magpapakasal ako. So, part yun ng mga plan, goal ko. So, ayun nga, kasi nga, hindi naman tayo lifetime dito sa Earth. So, nakakatulong na dapat may time limit ka, goal. And then, by that goal kasi, and you know what guys, in reality, ang daming challenges sa pag-aaral pa lang, madami din akong na-experience, pero ang pinakakilang talaga doon is, lagi mong isama si Lord sa pag-aaral mo. Kasi, you know what, there are challenges sa pag-aaral, and then, even kapag mag-work ka, ang daming mga challenges, pero, na hindi naiintindihan minsan ng mga parents natin, kahit mga kaibigan natin, pero siya kasi naiintindihan niya yung nababasa niya yung mind niya, yung mga desire natin. So, kakipag-usap lang talaga. Yun yung isa. Tsaka tutulungan ka pa niya, magiging successful talaga yung path mo. And then, the last is, why are you so important in the industry? And are there a lot of opportunities waiting for you out there? Kapag ba mag-BSHM ka, may mga opportunities ba na nag-aantay sa'yo? The answer is yes. Because a lot of professions covered in this industry, such as like restaurant, hotel and businesses, like what Miss Guada stated kanina during her speaking, and then there are restaurant and hotel businesses on the land-based, water-bases, mga like cruise ships, mga nagre-require talaga sila ng mga servers, supervisors, managers, and travel or tourist guide, flight attendant, there are lots of companies who need your services. So, ngayon nakikita natin kahit sa Pilipinas, ang dami ng mga hotels na nag-grow, even dito sa Ormoc City, ang dami-daming mga restaurants na, so need nila ng mga tao, need nila yung service nyo. Sino pa ba yung kailangan nila? Kung i-compare ikaw na nag-aaral ng ganitong kurso compared sa walang experience, kukunin talaga nila. Yan din talaga yung nakita ko doon sa ibang bansa. Tsaka, they really like Filipino people. Meron nga kaming mga hiring na for Filipino only, kaya medyo parang nakakaano din sa ibang nationality. But, as in, yun yung isang key na, ang dami pala talagang opportunities sa course na to. So, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, and thanks for listening. So, for any questions?
Thank you so much, Ma'am
Ilalagay nyo
Eunice,
sa chat.
Okay, Ms. Eunice, thank you for your takeaway message for this event. And sorry for the late notice, everyone. We are getting especially for those who are experiencing unstable internet connection. Thank you. I believe Ms. Sophia Piteros have internet. So I would like to call on Ms. Gayan to take over.
Ready to take over, Ms. Christine. So to continue, I would like to thank Ms. Wada and Ms. Denise for sharing us important lesson and encouragement in our life. Truly, a small step is a stepping stone for our success. Just like them, their experience is a proof that we can acquire more skills and dreams. And even though we are still a student at the moment, we can still provide a room for improvement in our skills, experiences, knowledge, and attitude. Because as soon as we graduate, we are ready to enter the real world of tourism and hospitality industry. To end up our second guest speaker, I would like everyone to the evaluation form posted in the comment box, or you may scan the QR code pinned on the screen. Again, the evaluation form link will be posted in the comment box.
Okay, let's proceed to the next part of our program, which the speaker may answer the question being asked from the participants as they register the event.
Sorry. Yes, Ms. Christine. I would like to hear from the speaker from our first question from the participant. His question is how to handle a VIP guest complaints. Miss, you may take the floor, ma'am.
Yeah, how to handle a VIP guest complaint. So, as I have said, pag nag-work ka na sa restaurant or sa isang company na nag-cater ng good quality of service, there is what we call standard sa service. So, meron kaming tinatawag na BLAST. BLAST stands BLAST, B-L-A-S-T. Guide siya para mag-solve ng customers' complaint. B stands for believe. Believe that there is a guest complaint. Kasi some of the restaurants, sasabihin na lang kasi na gusto lang ng customer ng libre, gusto lang ng mga discounts, gusto lang nila maging free. So kapag ganun kasi yung mentality natin, like tayo ng mga waitress, servers, or manager, kapag ganun yung mentality, wala yung passion na mag-solve ng problem. Instead na nag-complain nga sila. So first is we need to believe that there is a complaint. Kahit sasabihin, okay, nagdrama lang yung customer. You need to believe that. And then, L is listen. Listen to their problem. Kung ano ba talaga. Example, ang customer, nagko-complain siya kasi nga may buhok yung pagkain. Kasi Normally, may mga ganun talaga na nangyayari sa sobrang bilis ng service, may mga ganun. So, believe that there is a complaint, and then listen to the problem of the guest, and then wag maka-cross arm yung arms nyo, kasi medyo rude kasi yung tingnan sa customer. And then you need to be polite. The A is apology. Ang sorry is very essential. It's really the key para ma-solve mo talaga yung problem. As my experience before, sobrang galit na galit yung customer. Pero when she heard that I said sorry, kumalma na siya. Lalo na pag ramdam niya na serious ka sa pagsasorry. So apologize, and then BLAS, solve the problem. So example, kung meron ng buhok yung pagkain, to plate immediately, and then isa sa mga solutions namin is pinapalitan namin yung plate talaga, yung pagkain niya. Tapos make sure na clean at walang buhok na ulit. Tapos okay, serve ulit. So we solve the problem. And then last is thank the guest. You need to thank the guest for bringing up the complaint, kasi there are guests na hindi sila magko-complain. Example, nakita na sila ng kasi hindi sila nagko-complain. Pero hindi nila sinasabi sa managers or sa kung saan sila. So paglabas nila, hindi na sila babalik. Yung paglabas na restaurant, hindi sila babalik. Or sometimes nalagay sila ng feedback, nagtitake sila ng review sila sa restaurant. So yun yung ginagawa namin, yung blast. Leave that there is a complaint, list the customer's problem, and then apologize, solve the problem, thanks the guest for being the concern para ma-solve. And sometimes it's opportunity din niya na yan na customers magiging regular customer niya na. Kasi nafe-feel niya na okay, ginagawa nila yung part nila, yung nag-care sila sa amin. So that's it.
Thank you, Ma'am Eunice, for that. Our next question is how to handle problems in times of pandemic. Maybe this problem would be related to his or her mental health and any factor. I would like to hear from Ms. Guada Silvano. Ma'am?
Hi, so thank you for that question. So, because of the pandemic, madami sa atin ang na-feel na parang nag-pause ang lahat ng bagay, parang nawala yung mga plano natin, which can cause a lot of stress. So yung stress kasi natin, doon nang gagaling yung karamihan talaga ng mga problems natin. Stress na maybe you feel na you were not doing enough, or feeling mo nauubusan ka na ng time kasi nasa stuck ka lang due to the pandemic. So what can you do when you are faced with this kind of stress that causes your problems? So the first one is you might want to lessen muna na your activity. Minsan kasi masyado tayong bombarded with social media na mas lalo natin hindi alam kung ano ba yung dapat natin gawin kasi parang sabay-sabay yung mga nangyayari. So you might want to lessen your social media intake, and then you try to focus on yourself. Ang karamihan kasi sa nangyayari nung pandemic or during the pandemic is dahil nga lagi na lang tayong nasa bahay, hindi na natin naaalagaan yung sarili natin. Kasi nga, inisip mo, sa bahay lang naman ako, hindi naman ako lalabas. There's no use for me to take care of myself. Like I would usually do nung lumalabas ako. So what you can do is you start building a routine. Kasi ang nangyayari din during the pandemic is paulit-ulit na lang yung ginagawa natin. Kakain ka, mag-online class ka, tapos makipag late night talks ka or whatever. Tapos wala kang ibang ginagawa, yun lang, paulit-ulit lang siya. So you build a routine to somehow break kung original na ginagawa mo. Pwedeng mag-add ka ng exercises in between para lang madagdagan yung happy hormones mo sa katawan. Kasi nakadagdag din siya ng stress kapag parang feeling mo wala nang nangyayari sa buhay mo kasi nasa bahay ka lang lagi. So you build a routine, and then you also interact with your social connections. So ito, hindi lang siya social media lang umiikot. Social connections means your friends, kung asan man sila. So you talk to them. Kung kaya mong sabihin sa kanila yung problems mo that you currently have, pwede niyong i-share sa kanila. Pero if there are types of people kasi na hindi nila kayang makwento dun sa mga friends nila, yung mga problema na hinaharap nila, maybe it's too sensitive or baka hindi lang sila talaga confident kasi feeling nila, yung iba kasi feeling nila ang petty ng mga problems nila, pero wala pong petty problems, okay? Every problem is a problem, so you share it to other people. Pero kung hindi mo talaga kayang ma-share dun sa ibang tao, what you can do is, pwede nyo siyang isulat, lagay nyo sa journal, or kahit random piece of paper na lang, ilagay nyo lang para lang ma-release nyo yung kung ano man yung ano man yung thoughts that you have. So, sulat nyo lang siya, pwede nyo siyang basahin, baka doon yung makita yung solution dun sa problem nyo. If you decide naman to tell it to your friends, pwede nyong pag-usapan kung ito bang sinishare ko sa'yo ay ang gusto ko ba ay makikinig ka lang or ang gusto ko ay pag-usapan nating dalawa. Kasi baka minsan naman ma-feel mo na gusto mo lang talagang magkwento, parang alam mo naman yung gagawin mo kung paano mo siya masusolusyonan. Gusto mo lang na may makinig sa'yo. So, sabihin mo lang sa friend mo na, girl, listen ka lang, alam ko na gagawin ko, makinig ka lang para lang mabawasan yung bigat dun sa dala-dala ko. So, that's also another thing. And then, you try to find new hobbies. Yung madalas kasi talaga nangyayari during the pandemic is dahil nga sobrang hindi na tayo lumalabas, paulit-ulit na lang yung ginagawa natin. Merong sense na wala kang na-accomplish na anything. Feeling mo kahit gawin mo, wala namang nangyayari dun sa buhay mo talaga. So you try to find other hobbies na you might feel na makaka-accomplish or mag-fulfill ng sense of accomplishment sa'yo. So with that, pwede mong ma-check. Kasi pag nakahanap ka ng new hobbies, it gives you a sense of meron akong ginagawa sa buhay ko. Maybe I can check on the problems that I currently have, and then doon mo siya i-check ulit kung ano ba dito yung, kasi minsan hindi mo napapansin, na-solve mo na pala siya. So, pwede mo na siyang maalis sa isip mo. So, it's better na i-write down nyo or i-kwento nyo sa ibang tao so you lessen the burden na dinadala mo.
Thank you, Ma'am Guada. It is true that our problems are stepping stones to build our emotions. As what Tony Robbins said in his famous quote, every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow.
You're right, Miss Gayan. Our problem is our key to learn from something new. And so much for that, I will request Ms. Eunice to answer the last question from our participant. His question is, how to overcome anxieties in your job? Thank you.
How to overcome anxieties in my job? As what I have said kanina, maraming mga challenges na parang maano ka, yung parang mali-depress ka na, yung nag-create ng pressure na sa'yo. And ang ginagawa ko lang talaga is mag-pray. Mag-pray ka kasi dyan, hingin mo kay Lord na, Lord, ibalik mo sa akin yung strength ko, yung ganun. And i-enlighten mo ko kung ano yung dapat na gawin ko, yung anong dapat na unahin ko. Kasi sa sobrang dami na, kasi pag nasa reality ka na magtatrabaho ka na, ang daming work, ang daming task na need mo gawin at hindi mo na alam kung ano yung uunahin mo. But you need to talk to God first. Tapos, ayun, kakalma ka. So, for sure, magagawa mo na step by step kung ano yung need mo na yung i-enlighten ka ni Lord. Kasi yan, based on my experience kasi talaga, yun talaga yung pinaka-key ko. Huwag nyo talaga i-underestimate yung prayer. Kasi nga, as what I have said before na are like, ikaw lang talaga yung nag-i-struggle nito. Hindi na nafe-feel ng parents mo, hindi naman nafe-feel ng mga ka-workmates mo kasi kayo na kung same man kayo ng position, hindi din same kayo ng inuuwian na baka meron ka pang struggle sa bahay, yung ganun. So, pero si Lord kasi alam niya yung mind and what's going on in your life. So, ayun, just pray. Yun. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Eunice, for your motivations. To follow, I would like to call on Ms. Kay Tadeo to do the honor for giving certificates to our speakers. Thank you.
Hello. So, I am Isa Marie Gadayan. On behalf of Ms. Kay Tadeo, I will take over. So now, let us present the Certificate of Appreciation to our speaker. Let me read the citation. Certificate of Appreciation presented to Ms. Guadame R. Silvano for imparting her valuable insights and expertise as a guest speaker during the webinar with the theme, Be One of Us, the Ultimate Guide for the Undecided, and this 21st of May 2022. Signed by our event team leader, Ms. Miguel N. Escobar, and our event advisor, Ma'am Maria Babette Jeds Liorda Castillo. And this certificate is also given to our second guest speaker, Ms. Denise Abinalha. So, kung may certificate, then ang mga speakers, may certificate din po ang ating mga participants. So, let me read the citation. Certificate of participation is presented to for his or her active participation during the conduct of a webinar themed as Be One of Us, the Ultimate Guide for the Undecided, given this 21st of May 2022, signed by our event team leader, Ms. Miguel N. Escobar, and our event advisor, Ma'am Maria Babette Jeds Liorda Castillo.
Thank you so much, Miss Isa Gadayan, and I apologize if I lost my connection a while ago.
Okay, up next is one of the most awaited part. As promised, the Casa Artisan will have a free giveaway worth 100 pesos. And with that, I would like to see our participants for a comment or reaction. Thank you.
Again, may I request everyone to comment hard for our games for today. Thank you so much. I see that many of the participants are commenting hearts. So, without further ado, I would like to request the Casa Arts and Technical team to share the screen for a raffle draw.
Okay, we have now our third winner for today's raffle draw. She will receive 100 pesos worth of loan. The winner goes to Miss Liza May R. Salvano. Congratulations, ma'am.
And our fourth winner goes to Jenaline P. Zalameda. Again, Jenaline P. Zalameda, you are going to receive 100 pesos worth of loan. Congratulations.
No. So, May L. Sibal. Congratulations, ma'am.
And our sixth winner goes to Heart Galena Guerrera. Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you po.
Congratulations, Miss Hannah Nina Varela Paro. You win a 100 pesos worth of love. Thank you.
And to complete our raffle giveaway, our last winner who will receive 100 pesos worth of load goes to Paula Bianca M. Villar.
For the lucky winners, you contact us together with your number and approve during a raffle draw with our email, casaartisancompany@gmail.com. Again, casaartisancompany@gmail.com. Or you may send us a message through our company Facebook page named Casa Artisan. Thank you.
Once again, congratulations to the lucky winners. And for the closing remarks, I will give the last speaking minutes to our event organizer, Ms. Miguel Escobar, to end the program. And by this, hope everyone has enjoyed the entire event.
So hello and good morning everyone. After almost a month-long preparation, we have now concluded our event. I want to say thank you to our resource speakers for their valuable contribution to this webinar. Despite their hectic schedule, they made time to attend this virtual event. Ms. Guadame Salvano, thank you so much for the informative discussion about the education and training in hospitality and tourism programs. Your talk is inspiring and it motivates us. I also agree with what you discussed kanina about the training, Ma'am Guada. We really need to train ourselves kasi it's investment na din for ours. Kasi if we are trained na, our performance will be efficient and effective. And that means we can satisfy our customer with the service we offer to them. And with that, we have a great opportunity or chance to be promoted to high position. So as what Ms. Guada said, mag-invest tayo para sa sarili natin by training. And also, to Mrs. Eunice Abinuha, thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience in hospitality and tourism and its career opportunity. Our hospitality and tourism industry are indeed essential to our economic growth. Kahit na ang industry natin ang unang natamaan sa pandemic, pero ang industry din natin yung one of the fastest to recover and able to withstand all the challenges. Ngayon, we are able to organize an event like this virtually instead na face-to-face. So, and there is also a virtual tour na that cater all the customers' wants and needs. And we can really see how flexible and how flexible the hospitality and tourism industry is. And indeed, we are excited and we are looking forward to a brighter future for every one of us. To the Casa Artisan Organizing Committee and to our host, thank you for your effort and cooperation. All of our hard work and sleepless nights were worth it, and I could not have done it without you. To our event advisor, Ma'am Castile, thank you so much for your patience and guidance. Thank you for always motivating us and saying wag kaming magpapastress dahil kakayanin naman namin. And I can say that we did, and it's all thanks to you that this event was a success. My heartfelt gratitude goes to everyone participating in this virtual conference. Thank you, our dearest participants, for making this event a successful one. Again, thank you, and may we all have a great day.
Thank you, Ms. Miguel Escobar, for closing the event with a great message.
Again, a pleasure. Thank you to you, Miss Ligaya Escobar. And before we leave the event, I would like to request everyone to open their camera for photo op. Again, I would like to request everyone to open their camera for photo op. Thank you. May I request the Casa Artisan team, technical team, to guide for the photo op. Are we done, Miss Ligaya? Okay, thank you so much for participating with us. Thank you to our speakers, Ms. Guadamay Salvano, and to Mrs. Eunice Abenoja, to our instructor, to the Casa Artisan Company, and to my active partner host, Ms. Christine Dagoplo, and to the standby host, Ms. Gayan. And to end the program, we will leave you a quote from Mahatma Gandhi saying, "The future depends on what we do today." Again, thank you everyone. Together with the Casa Artisan team, I am host Carla Peteros.
And I am Christine Dagoto.
And we are signing off. Thank you and mabuhay.